Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. Last time we faced off against the Austro-Hungarian Navy and a battle was underway. Some of the highlights of this battle you'll see in the background right now while I'm talking to you from post-production. The battle started off pretty small, some escorts on one side of the battlefield, some other torpedo boats on the other side. They had some small engagements without many losses, although my fleet did manage to sink an enemy light cruiser. After that, the battle started to pick up rapidly and I decided to turn my fleet to the north to give some flat broadsides and to make maximum use of my firepower, while my escort ships on the right side of the battle would continue to harass the enemy. Up till now, things looked pretty decent, I must say, and I had full confidence that I was gonna win. Of course, things would change after a while. I made some errors, some misclicks here and there. And those misclicks would they cost me a lot? No. But they would scare the living daylights out of me. For example, this. The Forte has been destroyed. The first loss of this battle, a light cruiser due to a flash fire. And sadly, that would not be the last ship to be lost in this battle for me. However, enough talk, enough flashbacks as well. We're going to continue this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and see how the battle will unfold today. Enjoy! Enemy torpedo launch on my torpedo boats. Remember, these are fairly new torpedo boats. They have 4 launchers on each side of the vessel and in theory should be capable of knocking a battleship out completely. Yeah, there goes my torpedo boat squadron. That one is on me. And in that regard, let's slow the game down for a second and make sure no other... What? What? No. Hercule. Detach. You guys. What the hell? Oh, I hate it when that happens. You know, instead of targeting with my secondaries, I must have clicked accidentally in the ocean. And oh my god. Cruiser, fire on that torpedo boat, please. Get rid of it. I don't want my battleship sunk. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will disband this battleship before too long, but yeah. Let's see, I fired a full torpedo spread on this torpedo boat, sadly. No damage. To the enemy battleships. The Richards, however, has some issues. Right. Situation is stable once more. That one is retreating, yeah, okay. And the game freezes because a battleship decided to go up in flames. Ooh, that was scary. For a moment I thought the game was done for. My torpedo boat just went down. That is the 4th or 5th ship that I lost, and I'm gonna lose a lot more because of these stupid cruisers deciding to do stupid things. Yeah, I completely ruined this flank myself. Well, it happens, I suppose. Cruisers push in. 13s. By now you got a perfect angle on the next enemy battleship. Let's take advantage of that while the other battleship group is harassing the enemy escorts. We're hitting 2 times speed again. It should be fine. Yeah. Dear diary, the Castor's captain was an idiot. He decided to almost ram a torpedo boat, I think. Didn't you? No. But a lot of friendly fire is happening on this cruiser. Fire that should be headed towards that battleship. Frustrating. But, well, it can happen, I suppose. In the meanwhile, my battleship has managed to survive. The other battleships, however, are not out of the woods yet. There are some enemy cruisers coming in. Let's see if we can weed a few of them down, shall we? If this one goes down, the torpedo boat, then we get some breathing room again. It is happening quickly though, fortunately. Battleships, secondaries on the torpedo boat, main guns on the Erzherzog Franz Ferdinand. Pew pew. A lot of fire on the Habsburg there. In fact, a 13-inch battleship group may turn in. We're going to outflank the enemy on the northern side of the battlefield. In the meanwhile, my battleships are slowly turning around, and look at the distance we're at. 2.5 kilometers to the enemy battleship. So main guns, you know what to do. Secondary guns, yeah, keep pounding that cruiser if you can. Another freeze coming up. Ooh, scary. Okay, this heavy cruiser squadron and this torpedo boat group can move in. This light cruiser can angle a bit more. That's it. Battleship, secondaries on the torpedo boats, please. And on the light cruiser, this battleship group is in some serious danger here. And there are 2 more coming up. I could, of course, you know, tell them to break formation and head back. Where's the fun in that? Like I said, these ships have served their purpose. If they get damaged, no problem. If they get sunk, shame about the victory points, sure. I'd rather not have them sunk, I freely admit that, but I'm not too worried either. Barfleur, turn in please. And get some guns there. That enemy torpedo launch didn't do a lot, however, the Duke of York has lost an engine, so I am going to pull the Duke out of the formation. Detach please, and turn away. Most of the enemy light escort ships are behind me right now. So what I'm going to do is send my cruisers in, cut straight at them. 2, and there's group number 3. You've been doing great work at harassing the enemy while the battleships are just tanking like a pro. Well done, battleships. Torpedo boats. Not too close, please, because there is a lot of fire coming in. See, I am learning. Not a lot, and certainly not quickly, but I am learning. Another enemy cruiser bites the dust. I'm very happy with that. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, I just committed a war crime. A flash fire on an enemy torpedo boat. Boom! Okay, battleships. I want full secondary fire there. Bring that light cruiser down. In the meanwhile, the Duke of York has pulled out. She's not out of danger yet. However, I got plenty of escort ships in this sector that will make sure she survives for the time being. In fact, I'm going to move some of the escort ships back into the fray. What division are you? Division 4. Okay, stop following and start aiding that lone battleship. My cruisers have really done a nice flanking operation here. Boom! There went the heavy cruiser. Focus fire on the enemy light cruiser. Thank you. My other cruiser group. There are so many ships that I can't even see them. You, what are you? You are the Ranger. And whoops. Did you guys see those torpedo boats? I didn't. No. Clearly not. My battleship group. Rejoin the formation with you guys, and I have the feeling, yeah. 13 inchers, start your turn. We have another group of enemy battleships in sight. And look at that. Most enemy escorts are on the other side of the battlefield. So, yeah. They won't help. In the meanwhile, I got 3 light cruiser groups that will escort this battleship off the battlefield. At least until they're safe from these heavy cruisers and torpedo boats. Because I don't want to lose the battleship. A damaged ship is fine. A lost battleship is not acceptable. I would like my ships to focus fire a bit more. Thank you very much. Amateur, Division 2. More and more enemies are showing up. Start firing there. Division 8. My beauties. Main guns on the enemy battleship, please. And you're the Empress of India, that's Division 1. Division 1 is down to 5 battleships at this time. 5 battleships. Did I lose a battleship? Or did I... No, I turned... No, I did not lose you. There you are. Division 19, reform up with Division 5. I was like, I'm missing a battleship here. But of course, I pulled it away earlier when it took a lot of fire. Now it can rejoin the fight. Light cruisers, smoke up if you please. Battleship, focus fire on that heavy cruiser. Division 3. Same, please. And heavy cruisers. Concentrate fire. That enemy charge has to stop. So in essence, right now I'm working with, well, basically 2 fleets. I got this heavy cruiser group with the battleships, and I have that single battleship on the other side with the light cruisers protecting it from enemy charges. I'm a bit worried though, my cruisers are getting a bit too close to the enemy battleships, and oh my god, there is just no end to them. Battleships, there please, and you guys, what is taking you so long? Feels like there is a massive speed difference in these ships, and indeed there is. The Empress of India is so slow right now. Max out your speed, please. Another enemy battleship is about to bite to dust, but look at what they're doing. They're pushing in into a lightly defended sector of my own fleet. Pardon me for a second. Okay. There we go. The Kloster Neuburg. Yeah, my torpedo boats are in retreat. Should I not? What is my ammo status anyway? Cruisers, fire. Seriously, stop that torpedo charge. Second cruiser squadron, fire there. Royal Arthur is breaking formation. That is unfortunate, but not unexpected considering we're, you know, beside an enemy battleship group. That really needs to start taking some fire. So, where are my 13-inchers? My 13-inchers are still forming up. Division... Ooh, die Strijdbare. Well, you're not so eager for a fight anymore. My battleship has been secured. I want my cruiser groups to reform and try to flank the enemy. In the meanwhile, enemy battleships are getting pounded by my guns. Not all the guns that I have are very big, however, I know how to use them. I am, however, about to lose one of my light cruisers here. There is no way she's gonna survive this turn and the full broadside against the enemy. No way in hell. And we lost the Alfred. The Alfred was not one of the most damaged cruisers. Fascinating. Well, also notice that this formation is very slow compared to the first battleship here. I really should pull, I think, the Empress of India out of the formation because she's slowing everything down. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to circle. Oh, the Barfleur took a massive hit there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to now. I was going to say I'm not going to, and I'm going to just, you know, have the Barfleur circle a bit around here. But yeah, she is toast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to lose my first real battleship here. Light cruisers, come on. I want you in this direction. Same with the heavy cruiser. Duke of York, badly damaged, but she will survive. Another light cruiser group is moving in. I would love to cut in here and completely devastate this giant escort group of the enemy. And from the looks of it, if these 3 battleships go down, then yeah, I could actually try. Cruisers, get into position, please. Battleships, focus fire there with your main guns, and your secondaries on the second battleship, if you please. Light cruiser group is taking a lot of fire. Yes, 1 battleship down. Look at that, she survived. For now. Okay, the heavy cruisers are finishing up their turn. At least the lead ships are. The Barfleur still alive. Took some really heavy hits there. And very unlucky hits as well. I mean, the ship is pretty much intact, 60% remaining. However, the engines got blown up. Very unlucky. Battleships. Battleships of Division 1. I would like you to focus fire on the enemy battleship. With 2 enemy battleships down, we are going in. All 3 cruiser groups charge in, break into the enemy lines, and cut straight up towards here. We're gonna finish off this group. Are there other groups? Yeah, I should have a light cruiser group here, and my torpedo boats. I knew I sent them in this direction. Return to the battlefield, please. You might be needed soon. The Iris is in retreat, and Oda. Some heavy torpedo dueling going on here from both sides. Bang! And a torpedo hit on the Leoben. Fun. However, a waste of my light cruiser group. My bad. The light cruisers on this flank, I've not been utilizing them properly, I feel, this game. I admit my main focus has been on these heavy cruiser divisions. Now, these battleships. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Please fire on the enemy heavy cruiser. And you know what? Secondaries. Entire division, secondaries on the torpedo boats. Yes. My precious. Light cruisers, enemy charge. Another enemy ship goes down. And my cruisers are cutting in. My battleships will follow. I know it's probably smarter to just let them duke it out from a distance, but hey, it's me. That torpedo boat is scaring me, especially since it has torpedoes. Please, kill it. Don't hit your own ships, you bloody traitors. The enemy losses will be so bad. Can you imagine, though, being a sailor in these circumstances? Yeah, that was a torpedo hit from the... Yeah, torpedo hit. Anyway, can you imagine being a sailor in this navy and you're like seeing all your friendly ships blown up behind you and in front of you and, well, everywhere? It must be terrifying. Still, there is safety in numbers, I suppose, and the enemy has a lot of numbers. I am gonna lose quite a few ships with this charge. Really not my smartest decision ever. And, God, kill him! Come on! What is your major malfunction, numbnut? Learn how to aim. Battleships. We got enemy torpedo boats behind us, however, we got some light escort ships in the area as well. In the meanwhile, main guns, focus fire on that cruiser, bring it down. I want this cruiser gone, then I'll continue firing on this battleship. But I want the flanks of this cruiser secured before I hit this formation. And it will be relatively secured if these two ships here go down. Yeah, 3 cruisers are damaged. Oof. This cruiser group is taking a heavy beating. Division 2, still good. The Europe, focus. What division are you? Entire division, please. Focus fire there. Battleships. Come on. Empress of India. In other words, the Slowpoke division. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. Come on. Another torpedo boat goes down. I have no idea where. Oh, probably the one here behind? No. Weird. My battleships are taking over from the cruisers now. Charge them in. Murder the enemy. And use up all your ammo. Come on. Pew pew. Looking good. Enemy light cruiser down. I want my cruisers to change course. There. My battleships as well, please. Where are my torpedo boats? They're coming in. Same with my light cruiser units to scare off those torpedo boats. In the meanwhile, the other flanking force has reached its destination. Taking fire from, well, almost all sides now. Both the enemy and myself. Cruisers fired there. Division 12. You're down to 1 ship. Okay. Focus fire on that flank. There we go. This light cruiser. Let's not charge you in. Battleships, looking good. What's the status of these cruisers? Secondaries. Primaries, please. No, wait. I forgot about that battleship, and honestly, I would not mind sinking a battleship. Running low on certain ammo types. However, still got plenty of rounds remaining. Guess that's the advantage of having a very big fleet. You also have very many shells. Ooh, ammo detonation on the Liverpool. That's a few shells less. Edgar, turn. And you're Division 12. Division 5, join up with Division 12. Of course, it's gonna ruin the entire formation because, you know, logic. Battleships, full fire on this ship here, please. Torpedo boats, yep. They managed to do their jobs. Poke the enemy with some 2-inch and 5-inch guns. Yo, what on earth are you doing? The St. Polton has just died. However, in exchange, I think I'm going to lose the Prosper Pine. Ooh, that torpedo. Thank you very much. You guys. You're Division 15. Join up with him, please. There we go. We get an enemy battleship over there. Yeah, let's reroute some ships to go after that one. In fact, I'm going to turn my entire battleship and cruiser force in that direction. These ships, after all, are toast. The Slowpoke division can take care of them. Yeah, we got some pretty banged up division here. This entire group may retreat. They've done a hell of a job though. And I'm not unhappy at all. Enemy heavy cruiser is charging my light cruisers that are trying to reform. Cruiser Diadem sinks. Is that one of those? No. Oh, there you are. What happened to you? Probably the torpedo hit that did her in. You did it, didn't you? Torpedo hit, yeah. For that, Helgoland, I sentence you to death. Not by 1,000 cuts, no, 13 inches. I am a merciful lord. Your death will be swift. I'm not gonna say painless, no, it will be painful. Another one of the enemy cruisers goes down, very well. Seriously. Let's reset the AI on this group just in case it's something like that. They're going very slow. Yeah, my light cruisers have so far survived. The charge of that heavy cruiser. Battleships, please main gun there, secondary guns there. Finish them off. I don't think the enemy... Jesus. How was that not a ram? That should have been a ram. Wait. Ramming, yes, indeed. Woohoo! We killed a ship basically by ramming it. I am pleased. You will be honored beyond any other ship for the next 5 seconds. Heavy cruisers, turn in please. And you guys turn out. Don't interrupt the big boys. Big boys. Finish this one off, please. This cruiser is toast. I'm having enough of this division. Detach all. Turn off avoidance on all. I want at least some of you guys to gain some speed. Now. 3 times speed, let's round this up. There are still plenty of enemy ships remaining as far as I know. I mean, look at this. Enemy must have still quite a few escort ships. However, I'm gonna finish off this battleship, and if the end battle screen comes up after that, then I am inclined to take it. I'm not going to hunt down torpedo boats. That's way too annoying. However, if they happen to be around this battleship, then yeah, But I don't think there are a lot. Maybe in front of them, though. I am trying to cut it off. Look at that. Enemy task force here? Oh my. What did you find and how far away are you? Oh my. 23 kilometers out. Yeah. You may surrender, cruiser. You're surrounded. Okay, well, there's an enemy cruiser group there. Agincourt, Cornwallis, intercept them. Irresistible. India. What speed are you going now? 5 knots. What is wrong with you? Look at her. Her damage isn't that bad. She has no flooding. But she decides, you know, let's run at 5 knots. Let's see, reverse engines. What kind of bug do we have here? 70 knots. A broken funnel. That's it. They hit the funnel of the India, and due to a turn, they were unable to speed up again. That must be it. Okay, we cut off the enemy battleship. I know the location of these light cruisers. I have 3 battleships in the relative area. I'm giving it... No, you know what? I'm not gonna hunt them down. They're probably in full retreat anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the battle here. Seeing we spent 1 hour and 14 minutes... Oh, come on. Just when I was about to click it, you guys decide no. Disengage, disengage, come on. No, the enemy decides they're heading straight for us. Well, guess we have to finish them off now. I was about to hit the button when it disappeared. At least these ships can do something now. Well, at least, I mean, 28k damage done. 34. Ooh, 46, but you are badly damaged, so I'm gonna pull you a bit to the side. And I want you to rush in and save her, just in case. The charge of the Light Brigade. You will fire at her, you will finish her off, and you will finish her off, please. And you will focus on 2 targets, because why not? Well, must say, this went more or less as I expected. I think I lost... You know, a handful of torpedo boats. That was a bit of a waste. I lost a couple of light cruisers in a stupid movement as well. But overall, I'm not unhappy with the performance I gave. A bit annoyed with my battleship group, especially that I didn't realize what the problem with the Empress of India was. I forgot to take the funnel into account. I mean, look at it. She's only at 6.9 knots by now, after slowing down completely. So yeah, let's see. 72 ships sunk for 7 of mine. 21,000 crew killed. 2,745 have lost their lives in the line of duty on our side. They shall be remembered for the remainder of this episode. Say 5 minutes max. Let's see. One battleship, we never even saw her. Same with these 3. Survived. Of the 19 light heavy cruisers, all 19 got destroyed. 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 light cruisers survived. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 torpedo boats survived. This was a massacre of the highest order. Let's see. 1, 2 of my heavy cruisers have died, including the King Alfred. In a previous episode, the King Alfred has led the charge on numerous occasions of my heavy cruisers. This was a awesome ship that took a hell lot of fire in the course of her life. Finally, she can rest. The Indus and the Forte, yeah, that was on me. That was a bit silly. Couple of torpedo boats. Yeah, the 3 torpedo boats that I lost was also on me. So in essence, 5 ships, the destruction of 5 ships could have been avoided. Well, saw that one coming, and let's face it, we all did. Fight to the end, please. I'm gonna make a statement. Feels good. Look at the amount of crew we saved though. 21 crew members from the Alfred, 22 from the Diadem, the 2 heavy cruisers that sunk, have been saved. Very good, very good. Not the captains though, they decided to go down with their ships. Monuments will be erected in their names, in their honor. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is coming to a close. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I had making this. It was a very fun fight, in my opinion. Next time, we continue our campaign, and hopefully you, yes you, will join me for that. Until then, goodbye.